What is that? Something's coming out of the trees. What is that? It's a DC! DC! Did it? So the majority of my camping adventures consists of me alone, and most of the time it has done since I created this channel. It's always been kind of solo camping. On some occasions I camp out with my brothers. That was always nice, you know, they'd be getting up to some mischief. And obviously when I met the dogs, that was always wonderful to camp with them. But summer arrived and the heat is just brutal, and having to carry more weight in terms of water and food, and also more active wildlife, talking about primarily snakes here. Hard work, and I've missed DC, and so I thought, you know, I'll come out and I'll meet DC and I'll bring her up here with me, and this just gives me the peace of mind that she's got food, she's got water, and she's safe and off the streets and with me. And so that's what we're doing out here today, camping with DC the Wonder Dog. And I owe a lot to DC, especially in terms of what she did for Agu. She was always kind to Agu, always played with Agu, always had time for Agu, and yeah, just played that mother role to Agu amazingly. Always made sure he was safe, stayed with him, not like Yeti. And speaking of Agu, I want to give a shout out to the sender of an email received, Ingrid. She sent me an email with some artwork. She shared with me what she'd done for Agu to commemorate the late, great King Agu, and extremely wonderful, extremely talented. Admittedly, I've kind of lost my way since Agu passed away. Yeah, I've been a little bit lost with myself and lost with the channel. Yeah, kind of all just went bad, and you know, Agu left a huge void in everyone's lives. Just that crazy energy he had. It's so much more quieter without him, and I miss him every day, and I know, you know, DC misses him, even Yeti misses him, and that says a lot. So yeah, Ingrid, your email made my day, it made my week. So thank you, Ingrid. So I'm looking to camp somewhere a little bit different today, in a bit more of a wooded area, and that gives us the shade. Got through these crown of thorns, is good. Yeah, so wooded area gives us the shade, gets us out of this sun. There you go, DC. Did it, DC? I think this is where we're gonna be pitching our camp tonight, just in this little forested area. We're out in the sun. Whew, there's a nice breeze rolling through. Ground's going to be a little bit softer with all these pine needles, so Yeah, it's a win. Got a little crown of thorns happening there. It's funny, you don't even notice it at the time. It's only when you stop that you actually notice it. You feel the little scratch. You're like, what's that? Oh. So let's refer to this as an emergency shelter kit, which is what it is. And every outdoors person should have an emergency shelter kit. Basically, super simple, it's super lightweight, super compact, and it contains everything you need to set up a shelter. So essentially, it's just a poncho, some pegs, and some cordage, in my case bungees. It's something that you should be able to stick in your pack, forget about, and if you need it, then you have it. Shelter you from the rain, the sun, the snow, the wind, whatever you need it for, it's there. So a lot of this area is undulating. So what we're going to do, just to test out if it's right, just going to undo the roll mat. Like so. Good enough for me. And by laying the roll mat down, it also gives us a bit of a blueprint as to where we want our shelter. And of course, with an emergency shelter kit, in an emergency you want to get up your shelter quickly, hence the bungees. Literally like within under 2 minutes. At some point soon, or before winter, got a few repairs to make on this poncho. A little hole there, just have to tape that up, but also the seam tape is coming off, so we're gonna have to redo that. And along here also, as you can see, it's draping down. So a few repairs to make, no problem, easily done. Actually, that's where some Dr. Boat would apply really well. To that hole and to the seams. It is funny how they all have their own little personalities. So if Yeti was out here right now, DC wouldn't be laying here. She's got the whole alpha thing going on. So, you know, pack leader, they're going to be out hunting, running around, and yeah, they would both be wandering off, doing their own thing, whereas DC is, you know, DC's more zen than Yeti. She's more all about that nature kind of stuff, relaxing. And for her to sleep as much as she's sleeping right now, obviously, yeah, it's good. It shows her she's comfortable. She knows she's safe. And because it must be difficult. I remember when we would invite street dogs into the house and they'd sleep the whole day, because, you know, they're not sleeping much throughout the day or at night because people are disturbing them, other the dogs are disturbing them, and they have to be on their guard the whole time. So yeah, it's nice that she's taking advantage of this situation of being with me, and she's resting. And, you know, in a minute we're gonna eat. Right now it's coffee time. So when it comes to EDC gear and you're in the woods a lot, in the mountains a lot, wherever you are, this is one of those pieces that probably want to keep on you. Is worth having. It's a little just ferrocerium rod and striker, but it's a decent sized one. So it's easy to grip and it's easy to get sparks off of. As you can see, it will throw some decent sparks for a little necklace. It's just a forest fundamentals, and yeah, it just had this little magnetic clasp and just pop it just like that. Worth keeping on you, because you never know when you might need it. Okay, I reckon that's our water boiled already. Need to go inside that top secret front pocket, which is where all the good stuff's held. That's the stash. Needed that caffeine boost. I'm super tired. The heat does drain you. But yeah, so nice to be out here in this. Tonight, lows of 28 degrees. So this is all we need. Shelter, roll mat, that's it. And it's so nice to be out here with DC, the zen, relaxed, calm, because even at home, Yeti is a hunting dog and she still hunts even at home. Crazy dog, crazy. Out of all the dogs, Yeti has to be the crazy one. So DC's had a tin of food and I've got some eggs. 3 eggs. Giving it a bit of a mix. Just an omelette. Little splash of oil. Pop it on there. Get that oil to heat up. Dropped our eggs in. Okay, it's not going to be an omelette because it's just sticking to the bottom and the bottom's going to burn. So it's going to be more like scrambled eggs or something. Eggs are eggs. Eggs are eggs. One from there. One for DC. The way it's always been when I first got here, and I met Yeti, and then around about a month later I met DC. We'd go to a restaurant, get takeaway like chicken and chips or whatever, and it'd be one for me, one for them, one for me, one for them. The same way it's always been. Let me get it on here for you, DC. So one for me, one for DC. So over the past year, I've been using the Flex Tail Tiny Repel, not as a mosquito repellent because I don't have any success with that. As a mosquito repellent, doesn't work for me. I've just been using it as a lantern. And battery-wise, it's done so well up to this year. Still held a good amount of charge, but it was the first time I dropped it a few days back, and boom, done, finished. It will not charge, it will not turn on, it will not do anything. It hit the ground, it maybe from about 3.5 feet, 4 feet, and that was the end of that. So as far as drop resistance, impact resistance, not good. Now I'm having to use a power bank as a lantern, which is good. It's just it's a pretty heavy lantern. Now DC has finally moved off the roll mat. We can actually put some air in it. So it's been a good day. It's been good to reunite with DC. And yeah, I think it's nearly time for bed. I'm going to bed down absolutely exhausted. And we'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. How's your sleep? I've slept better. Let's speak, Yeti being the alpha and DC being Zen. The differences between them don't end there. Yeti is a bit more of a conscious kind of sleeper. She'll let me have some room. DC, no, she's a selfish sleeper. She takes the whole roll, mate. Still, good for her. Time to get her some breakfast. Get out of here before it gets too hot. Oh, you see. You see. What are you asking?